Hello, 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 hello. How are you guys? This is Patricia. I know it's been a while since you've seen me on live, but I am back. I do apologize for that. And actually, I wanted to do a live yesterday, but it just didn't work out that way. And the reason yesterday is because Wednesday, if you know, follow me, it is check-in Wednesday. So hello, hello, hello. What's up, Mr. Ojinga? How are you? Did you make it out of wherever you were, wherever you were yesterday? Did you make it out? I hope so. Pray and hope so. But once again, hello, John. Um, Hello, once again. This is Patricia. Like I say, it's been a minute since I've done a live. I do apologize for that. And like I said, I wanted to check in with you guys yesterday because it follow me. It's check in Wednesday, so we can still do that even though it is Thursday. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I hope you get out of cold Philly and get back to a warm destination ASAP, sir. You be safe out in them cold streets. But I can still check in with you guys because, check-in Wednesday is all about accountability and support, but as well. So let me know, I created that, to help you increase your accountability, offer support if you're struggling with accomplishing your goals or even just walking in your power or purpose or understanding what your purpose is. That is what check-in Wednesday is all about. I know this is Thursday. We will make it one day. Okay. Today is Thursday, and like I said, I titled this, simple hack. And what I want to talk about is a tool that we already have, but we're probably not using it to help us be more intentional, more focused. I call it this a simple hack. It's a hack, this hack, productivity hacks. You can use it as a productivity hack, but what it is a tool that we already have. But most of us probably are not using that tool to help us to be more focused, more intentional. And I want to talk about that. So if you're struggling with being intentional, I know you hear it all the time. Be intentional. Are you being intentional? Even on a Sunday, if you follow me, I post, plan your week, set your intentions. And how can you be more intentional, setting that intention? And how can you stay focused? And then also the discipline to take that action. Well, a simple hack to help you do that, like I said, a tool that we already have, a device that we already have. And of course, that is our beautiful smartphones. Our phones is a hack. It's a tool that we already have. And the reason I say most of us are probably not using it to help us that way, and here's why. It is, and maybe you are. So if you are, you're already on track with doing it. But do you set reminders, alerts on your calendar? It's a great way to set a reminder or set an alert. And one of the things in how to do that, of course, is you can ask yourself a question. You can put in a word as an alert and set those timings, those alerts for different times throughout the day. And most of us, we have that midday energy slump around 2 or 3. That would be a great time to send yourself an alert or reminder. And it could be, if you say, for instance, if you want to be more intentional, you can set an alert for the word intentional, whatever that word is, to help you stay focused on your dream, your vision, and I do that, or how you want to be, if you want to be loving, more loving, if you want to be intentional, you want to be successful, put those words in, set that alert. And also you can ask yourself questions. And another good thing is, if you created a theme word or mantra for this year, I think I've asked at the beginning of this year what your theme word or that mantra. And for me, my words actually is wealth creation. So putting that in there, and when I see that, that's a reminder. And when I say wealth creation, I'm talking about my finances, but it's wealth in all areas of my life, which I've defined, written that out. I want wealth not only in my finances, but in my physical, my body, my mind, and my spirit, and in my relationship. So that wealth, looking up the abundance of a source or a resource, having that abundance in my finances, in my relationships, the abundance of health, to be fit and healthy. So all of those things, but that's my theme for this year. So setting that reminder, and if I see that, that can prompt me, because I'm big on asking yourself questions. It is the fastest and quickest way to get tuned in and turned on to what's going on with you. There's another, and like I said, you can ask yourself questions. And one of the questions actually I have an alert on is what am I thinking? Because I want to make sure that I'm getting myself, working myself to be more with my positive thinking. I think about, I talk about positive thinking and staying positive, but sometimes we are human, life happens, but it's a reminder because I want to be more intentional with my thinking, making sure that I'm thinking positive and thinking my, my vision, my dreams, or being more intentional. So that is a simple hack that we can use. And like I say, most of us, I'm pretty sure, has a smartphone already. Of course, I know there's numerous apps out there. So maybe you have an app. If you have an app that you're using to help you with that, drop it in the comments below. Sharing is caring. So if you have this awesome app that you may be using, drop it in the comments below for others to use as well. But it's a simple hack, a simple tool. We already have it, and that's our smartphones. But it's putting those alerts in there. And like I said, an example, if you want to be more focused or more intentional and you have that alert pop up and it dings on your phone, and when you see the word intentional, and if you know that you haven't done what you need to be doing, or you're, goofing off or watching TV, then that word, when that alert pops up, that should spur you into course correcting and taking some action. Same thing if you're asking yourself a question. Like I say, I ask myself, what am I thinking? I have that question pops up several times throughout the day, as well as the nighttime. What am I thinking? Because I want to pay attention to my thoughts, because as you've heard and we've known, thoughts becomes things. If we keep thinking about those things, especially the negative thoughts. So that's a good way. So if I'm sitting here or then let myself or allow myself to go off track and thinking all the, negative things or whatever, that's a quick way for me to course correct and get back on track and get back on what I need to be thinking about and the positive thoughts, and also making my dream a reality and focusing on that and focusing on gratitude. And that's another one. Gratitude. Maybe you want, be more grateful. You can have that scheduled in there. And when it pops up, maybe it spawns you to take action, to just speak out or write out, 3 quick things that you're grateful for at that point in time. And the more you do that, of course, repetition and consistency, that helps you to build that habit. So that's a simple hack that we all can do, because we all have the tool, our smartphone, put an alert and have it. And when it pops up, it can have us to be focused, whatever that word is, or ask that question, have us to course correct, to be focused, to take the action that we need to take, to change. If we're over here in a spiral, we've allowed ourselves, to get in that spiral. That's a quick way when we see that alert to do a 180 and change that thing, so that we can move forward with making our dream, our vision a reality, and stay focused, be more intentional, and create the success that we desire. So that's a simple hack that I wanted to drop in with you guys. And like I said, I wanted to do this live and check in with you guys yesterday on Check-In Wednesday. So if you're struggling, like I say, with your goals, I know it's not Wednesday, it's Thursday, but still, if you're struggling with your goals, or you haven't set any goals yet, hey, Miss Dominique, your business bestie, woo! Sorry. If you haven't set any goals, maybe, because like I say, everybody was not on 100 at January 1 this year. Maybe you're just getting to that point. But if you're struggling with that, or, maybe you're not sure what you want to do, or struggling with, what is your purpose in life? Why are you here? Let me know. That's why I created Check-In Wednesday, for that accountability, for that support. Of course, one of the resources I offer is a free 60-minute strategy session. You can go, I will drop the link in the comments. You can go schedule a session. Let's talk about it, because I am very serious. As I've shared before, my theme word for this year is #no more living by default. And I'm pretty serious about that. Actually, and amping it up even more, especially from just coming off this great live event that was hosted by Mr. Ojinga Carr this past weekend in Memphis. So coming up, got some things and working on, and also from that event, of course, connected with some amazing women as well. And we formed a kind of a accountability mastermind ourselves. So we're glad, it's collaboration and supporting and holding each other accountable. Like I say, even though I'm a coach, I need accountability. I need someone to support me. And I think I even shared this on my list, because I email list. because I asked them, and I was honest, I didn't accomplish my goals last month. And one of the reasons was, accountability and support and having that. And that was one of the objectives, was actually something that I said I wanted to make sure I do this month is get that accountability support partner as well. So, but also that's going to be another live because I'm going to talk about how you can maximize your ROI, your return on investment when you attend live events. But that's another live coming later. Today, I just wanted to share that one simple hack to help you be more focused and intentional with creating the success you desire and or becoming the best version of yourself. Is using your smartphone, go into your calendar, pick, like I say, it could be a word or your theme. If you set a theme for this year, it could be a word or several words. It could be a question. Like I say, one of the questions I ask myself, or it could be an affirmation. If you want to go throughout your day, it could be an affirmation or mantra, that a favorite one that you focus on. Put that in there so that when it pops up, it spawns you to check in with yourself. Like I say, the biggest, fastest way is asking yourself questions to get tuned in and turned on to you, what's going on at that point in time. So have those alerts, and when it pops up, then hopefully that spawn you to, if you're not in alignment with what that word is or what that question or doing what that question asks. And another one, I hope you guys journal. I've talked about journaling before. I've talked about that's part of my mindset practice. If you don't have a pretty journal, I know everybody got a notebook or a notepad because we still, I think even though technology, or you could use technology, I think you got some digital or apps for journaling. But either way, write it down or at the end of the night. And Ojinga, thank you for this. I actually ask myself 2 questions now. And it's every night and write it in my journal. One question is, am I happy with the work that I put in and the progress that I made today? If not, why? And then how can I be better tomorrow? Well, how can I be better tomorrow? Because when it comes to it, our competition is with ourselves. So asking those 2 questions, and then don't beat yourself up, even though one of those questions, you can quickly take it to the left. Because if it's like, okay, I ain't doing nothing, let it be an indicator that maybe I need to go get some outside help. I can't do this on my own, and I need some outside help if I keep coming up and saying I'm not satisfied with my response. So don't let your question beat you up. Let it be an indicator that, okay, I can't do this on my own. I need some help, or whatever the case may be for you, but ask yourself those 2 questions every night, journal on them. And like I say, or come up with your own questions. Those were my 2. But then it's, how can I be better tomorrow? That was one, because like I say, our competition is with ourselves. So once again, this is Patricia. I will be seeing more of you guys on the live as well. And I can tell you right now, stay tuned for Sunday. So if you want to know who is Patricia, because I know I have some new friends, new followers, not only here, but Instagram and everywhere. But if you want to know who is Patricia, what is Journey to Best Me, LLC, all about, JourneyToBestMe.com, what do I offer? I'm doing a live Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So be on the lookout for that. So if you have some questions, you can drop them here and I can answer them on the live on Sunday, or just check me out on Sunday at 6 p.m. Once again, go implement this simple hack. Let me know how it works for you, if it helps you, if it hinders you. And also, if you have an app or another tool that you're using that helps you already, drop it in the comments below. Let us know. As I say, sharing is caring. I hope you guys have an awesome remainder of the day, and I will talk to you later.